Over a year ago, I made a short showing off Starsand Island with a recommendation to back the Kickstarter. It promised a slice-of-life anime-style farming sim inspired by Stardew Valley and my time at Sandrock, where you live on an island, build your house in any way you want, and really get to know the people of the island. After a very successful campaign and a year's worth of development, the game is now out in early access. After nearly 30 hours, I can say I have a fair understanding of the game, but bear in mind that it is in early access, so my current compliments and criticisms will likely change upon full release. By far, my favorite thing about the game is the town of Starsand itself. The layout and structure of the town feels like a real place you can find in the world, and there are a lot of neat places to visit. The areas outside are a little underbaked, and you have no real reason to go there aside if you're trying to romance the one local that lives in the dimple. You can eventually purchase a plot here which gives you more of an Asian aesthetic if you prefer that, but there's no real benefit to doing so. And honestly, that can be said for a lot of things in the game. There's a lot of things in this game, but right now it feels like it lacks a lot of substance. Like, you can breed animals to get different variants, but there's really no reason to unless you prefer that variety of animal, and you're not even guaranteed to get the one you want. And on top of that, when you buy an animal from Pastel, the gender you get is completely random, so if you're trying to get chickens and you happen to get all males like I did, you ain't getting any eggs. The characters all have really good designs, and I think the voices all fit. Albeit there is some inconsistency with the voice recordings themselves. There have been some pushback on the variety of designs, especially with the male side of the roster, and I don't disagree. Zareen especially is controversial because she used to look like a nerdy e-girl with black hair and big round glasses, and people love that design, but after the release of the demo, her design changed to a generic anime girl with teal hair and a schoolgirl outfit. Many people, myself included, have described this as a huge downgrade. Fortunately, Seed Sparkle Lab has stated that they will be taking this feedback and many others to heart, and will make changes for the better, so we'll see if they follow through on that. I've never been a big fan of crafting in games because having to turn raw material into another kind of material which can then be turned into a thing that you want has always been tedious to me, and that's present in this game too. I don't suspect this will change on full release, but the limited amount of material you find in the Moonlit Forest helps this not feel so bad. What does feel bad, however, is the Moonlit Forest itself. It's a beautiful location with fun parts to explore, but it's very short and the enemy variety is non-existent. There are 2 minor enemies and 3 bosses. That's it. I think adding puzzles to solve, more enemy variety, and refined combat mechanics will go a long way to improving this aspect of the game. The parts of the game that feel the most complete are farming and fishing. With farming, you have a wide variety of seeds to sow with the ability to make a G-Max version of certain crops, and watering them feels fluid after just one upgrade to your watering can. With fishing, there's a long list of fish to catch and a decent variety of locations to catch them in. The fishing mechanic is on the easy side too. You just hold the button to reel in the fish and let go for a second and the line starts to turn red. I really do love this game and I want it to be better. Right now though, there are a lot of bugs and issues and a lack of depth that keeps it from feeling like a game you can really live in like other games in the genre have been able to do. Even with all the faults being present, however, I still have a lot of faith in this project. There have been 1 or 2 updates a day to address some of the issues and a promising roadmap leading up to full release, and it seems like Seed Sparkle Lab is finally listening to the players about the complaints. If you're someone who loves the farming sim genre, I do think this game is worth at least looking into. If you're hesitant, then maybe hold off until full release to see if it captures you then. I can't give a full recommendation just yet, but I can at least recommend you keep an eye on it. These have been my thoughts though, so please let me know what you think about Starsand Island in the comments, and I will catch you next time.